The big one is at the weekend as the Hoops look to hoover up a domestic double after securing the league last week. In today's video we'll discuss all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. That includes some massive Matt O'Riley news. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Celtic winger James Forrest is a bona fide legend of the club and a one-club man who made further history by claiming another Scottish Premiership medal. The 32-year-old is now the joint second most decorated player in the club's history with 23 trophies, tied with Billy McNeill and only 2 behind record holder Bobby Lennox. This weekend, Forrest could add the Scottish Cup to his achievement haul if Celtic can see off Rangers at Hampden this Saturday, which would cap a successful campaign for Brendan Rodgers. Nevertheless, it hasn't always been plain sailing for the Scotland international. In the January transfer window, reports emerged claiming the Hoops would be open to offers for his services. Meanwhile, separate outlets put forward Cardiff City as a possible destination for the veteran. Despite this, his late season renaissance has been something to behold, with a late flurry of excellent performances taking his tally to 7 goals and 2 assists from 27 appearances. Now Forrest has lifted the lid on speculation surrounding his name early this year and his plans to finish the campaign strong. Cited via the Daily Record, Forrest opened up on rumours linking him with a Celtic exit, revealing his main motivation was always geared towards working his way back into Brendan Rodgers' side. He stated, "I did speak to the manager a couple of times, and it was mainly just about getting that chance. Sometimes it has come along, and I have managed to take it. Celtic has always been my number one, and I love playing here and winning stuff. It's unbelievable, but I am at an age where I want to play. I'm not 35 or 36. It was a discussion I had with the club, but I was glad when the window shut and that was out of the way. I was going to be here, and my focus is to work hard and hopefully get a chance. You never know how things are going to turn out, but it's been unbelievable. The last few months has been incredible for me, and hopefully the final goes well too." Reports may have emerged regarding Forrest in January, however he is one of the most loyal servants the club has had in recent times, making the prospect of him departing for another side an almost unimaginable scenario. Proving his worth once again, the 32-year-old has been a vital part of Celtic's Scottish Premiership title win, utilising every ounce of his experience to help Rodgers' men burst through the finish line. As long as he is fit and available, Forrest will continue to contribute at Parkhead, where he is now a player for aspiring players to look up to in the dressing room. Just a quick one, boys and girls, to tell you that we have a new drop available on our website. We have the Brendan Rodgers Pope tee, along with the Celtic Ultra t-shirts. Do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description, or going to celticapparel.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. Matt O'Riley could spark a transfer bidding war this summer, as 3 Premier League clubs track him. The Celtic star, who's 23 years old, has enjoyed the best season of his career after inspiring the Hoops to title glory. The Denmark cap was the subject of a bid from Athletic Madrid in January, but Parkhead Chiefs stood firm and rejected an offer believed to be around £20 million. However, it is widely expected the playmaker will move on this summer, and Celts will expect to rake in a Scottish record fee for arguably their best asset. Reports state that the Brighton are the lead in the chase for the Celtic fans' favourite, while West Ham and Everton are also weighing up offers. It's said that scouts from the English trio have travelled to Glasgow last week to see O'Riley score on the 2-1 win over Rangers. The Seagulls are on the market for a new goal-scoring midfielder, with Pascal Gross expected to move on. Brighton have been reluctant to shell out big money on signings, but will have to break the bank to land O'Riley, at least eclipsing Kieran Tierney's £25 million sale to Arsenal in 2019. After getting his hands on the Premiership trophy for the 3rd time at the weekend, O'Riley admitted it would be hard for him to leave the Scottish champions. The Hoops hero has made it clear his full focus is on wrapping up a double ahead of next week's Scottish Cup final with Rangers. Quizzed on the speculation over a summer exit, O'Riley said, "That's a tough question. It would be very difficult. I have said before, the club means a lot to me now. Right from day one, I kind of fell in love with the club because the fans are so crazy and passionate. It is just a proper fan base. One more game to focus on and then take it from there." As the curtain closes on the 2023-24 football season, attention turns to the transfer market and summer dealings. Indeed, at Celtic over the next few months, one expects there to be some noteworthy movement regarding incomings and outgoings. Several areas of the squad need strengthening, and decisions have to be made on a few loan players. Whether the Hoops should extend Paolo Bernardo's stay in Glasgow remains up for debate, but the case to bring Adam Idah to the club permanently is strong. Since joining Celtic at the beginning of February, the Irishman has had quite the impact, scoring 8 goals and assisting another 2. He has netted at crucial times for his team in what has been a hugely productive loan spell. This summer we will see if the 23-year-old is brought to the champions on a long-term basis, and although he has been key during the run-in, talk about a Celtic move for Lawrence Shankland or Bojan Miłowski has resisted to cool. The topic was recently debated on BBC Sports Sound, but Michael Stewart held firm, arguing that Shankland, who scored 31 goals this season, wouldn't do any better in the Hoops than what Idah has done so far. He said, "Celtic are at their best when they are playing at that pace and stretching teams in behind. That's not Shankland's strength. Shankland is like a Teddy Sheringham. Shankland couldn't have the impact that Idah has in the number of games that he has, because Shankland to me needs to be playing every week. That's why Idah has had an impact, and he really does make you think about bringing him in because he's not been playing every week and he's still made a big impact. I'm not sure Lawrence will be able to do that." With the domestic season all but over, the Celtic fans have the Scottish Cup final to look forward to, and then a break from the crazy world of domestic football. This season has been a rollercoaster, and not one for those with a nervous disposition, but with the league title wrapped up, the Celtic fans can look forward to a summer of busy activity in the transfer window. But as well as that, the Euros in Germany is also on the calendar, and with Callum McGregor a shoe-in to make the Scotland squad, interest in the summer tournament holds some weight for the Celtic fans. Although there could be other Celtic players that are set to make Steve Clarke's squad, according to Ali McCoist. The former Rangers striker was asked who he thought could make the plane to Germany, as Clarke has some holes to fill in his team due to injury. With Aaron Hickey and Nathan Patterson both ruled out of injury, McCoist reckons Celtic fullback Anthony Ralston could be set for a call-up. McCoist said, "Right back position, obviously, you know we miss Patterson. What he might do is he can play Tierney over that side. He's done that before. He could bring in Ralston, although he's not really played enough this season." As well as Ralston, McCoist reckons another Celtic hero could be set to win a place in the Euros squad. When asked about James Forrest, McCoist said, "I'm not playing him at right back, absolutely no chance of playing at right back, but I think he probably will go to the Euros. His end of season form has been excellent, and I think he's probably done enough to get in the squad." Celtic fans, what do you make of this season as a whole, and what are your score predictions for this weekend's Scottish Cup final against Rangers? Let us know down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. As always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Remember, we have released our brand new Celtic t-shirts. You can find them at celticapparel.com or just go down to the link in the description. Thank you, take care, bye bye.